Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sanch here. Welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network for another installment of Bodybuilding Daily, where we talk about all things hot topic and trending in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Now, not a fun video to talk about. Neil Curry, classic physique bodybuilder, Olympian, just announced he's going to be doing men's open bodybuilding, jumping into the off season. Has announced he's passing away, or announced he has passed away, and I don't know how to process that. It's a wild thing for someone to pass away, and I mean my whole bottom row is pros that have passed away. Cedric on the second row, so Neil Curry is gonna go right next to Luke Sandow, I guess. But I just wanted to go through and, kind of just give like a celebration of life for him, a little highlight of, what he's done. And, Neil Curry, for me, he really came on the scene back in the day. Nick Strength and Power, one of his videos talking about him about like 6-ish years ago, back in 2017 when he was competing in the WBFF. In the pro muscle model division, and he didn't win, but he had some of the best legs on Instagram at the time. 2017 was a different time, and he did a little bit of cycling. I thought he was a pretty impressive guy. I didn't know him too well. I had the privilege of talking to him at the Arnold Classic briefly at the Hostile booth. So I don't know what family survives him. I wasn't aware of his personal life. It seemed the last time I heard from him, and now that I think about it, it kind of was writing on the wall. He wanted to take a little time off from social media, and I'm looking for the gosh darn post, and I just can't seem to find it right now. But he said he would still be posting stuff on Instagram for Hostile, getting the promotional stuff out there. But he did say he needed a little break from the internet. And, it's unfortunate. And I'd say emotionally, you always want to like point fingers and be like, who missed these signs? I mean, even when like Luke Sandow, when he passed, we're like, okay, let's point fingers. Like, who's missing the signs here? Like, what happened? And there we go. I was wondering why my camera looked so funny. And I don't know. I don't really have answers. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm sad. It's unfortunate to see another bodybuilder pass. I don't know what the takeaway is here because it wasn't health related, his passing. It was mental health related. I don't know what I can and can't say on YouTube. What do we go? Where do we go from here? How do we have a conversation after something like this? I don't know. Every time something like this happens, I debate on if I want to make a video or not. And I always usually decide to make a video because I think it's better to talk about it, to have dialogue on mental health, that sort of thing. And even myself, I had like a mini emotional breakdown last night, going through some stuff and asking myself the right questions, why I believe the things I believe, and who I am and why am I that person? How did I get here? What am I defensive about? What am I proud of? I was proud of this channel, YouTube, proud of all of you watching. And then my immediate response is, okay, but that's not something actually me. That's something I've done. That's like my job or my passion. So it just sucks. today's supposed to be my day off from the gym, but with this happening, I don't think I'm going to be able to not go to the gym. I need that release. So my DMs are open. Instagram, Bodybuilding News Network, personal, josh.sanch. If you ever need to talk about anything, if you need to just drop me a little memo, a little voice memo, you want to just call me, I'm a person. I think that's the coolest part about this channel is I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. You guys have seen me through this journey. You saw me when I was in uniform, active duty every day. And now I'm kind of in a transition period being a civilian. Who knows if I'll go back to the Army. But I'm Josh. I'm a person. Sanch has always been like my fitness personality where I'm a little bit more extroverted. But in reality, if you see me in person in Pleasanton or Livermore or San Ramon at the 24-hour fitness around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., usually every day. It's usually where I am. I'm a dude. I'm a guy. I'm just a guy working out. And we all have our struggles. So DMs are open if you guys need to talk about anything. If you guys are emotionally dead and cold and distant like I am, reach out. Just talk through things. I don't know what happened to Neil. I don't know what was going on in his life to lead him to that decision. It's unfortunate. I live by myself, and I think that would be the worst way to go. Is I'm alone a lot. I'm always alone for the most part, unless I'm lucky to have somebody over, which is not often. But that's my biggest fear. It's Guy Sister Nito's fear as well, is to be at the end of your life and to be alone. So I'll cut it there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to get too long. But yeah, message me if you need me. I'm just a person. I'm available. Check in with your friends, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.